everybody, welcome to Jess Plays Exile Election. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on the actual, on OBS this time to make sure it's actually recording. So, last time we spent quite a bit of time in the data room in the latter half, so I think this time we're gonna go carry on with the story, which means going back to see Ichijou and Nori for the day.
Tadaima.
I'm back!
Oh, Kaname, okaeri. Hayakatta ne.
Oh, Kaname, welcome back! You're back early. I can sense a bit of nervousness and threaded between Ichijou's words. Since, given everything that had happened this morning, I got the sense that there was something she wanted to ask me. Alright, well, why don't we head out now? But I cut her off before she could get into it. It was only a matter of time until I collected all of the cards. And I'd be freed from the elections and my revenge. Alright, well, we're ready to go. I mean, aside from Nori-chan. Okay. For a minute I was like, are you stopping again? What's going on? Okay. Even though she knew I was brushing her off, Ichijou understood what I was trying to do and didn't press it any further. Is it maybe the case that, you've been doing this the entire time? Well, I mean, she's doing what she always does. I mean, after we eat, or rather after she's full. It seemed as though Nori had finally woken up. Alright, Nori, time to get ready. With a good, hearty response, Nori stood up. Considering that a special time for me was also special to Nori and Ichijou, well, I felt like that was good. Roller coaster! Luckily, it seemed as though the first place we went was the correct one. What was that just now? Well, I mean, I gotta shake things up every so often, right? I mean, Kaname-kun, you're about to get sick of me, huh? I don't think you really need to do that, whether or not we get tired of you. Really? Well, I guess you guys are those kinds of people. And with saying only that, Alice completely disappeared. Well, certainly seems like Alice is getting much better about not wasting our time. Oh, well, maybe that's the case. Although, maybe it's like Alice said, and we just are those kind of people. Yeah, what kind of people does she mean? Well, anyway, let's put that aside for a second. So it's the roller coaster, huh? I wonder if it would be alright to ride this.
私は大好きだけど、あれ？要は苦手だっけ？
Well, I mean, I really love them. I don't remember. Kaname, are you not good with roller coasters?
いや、苦手なのは
No, the one who isn't good with them is... Well, it was Misa.
脳裏の方かもね。
I was just thinking maybe Nori wasn't.
そういえば、ノーリちゃんは初めてだったね。
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, this should be her first time on a roller coaster.
そうそう。苦手じゃないといいけど。
Exactly, exactly. Although, I hope she's not against them.
とりあえず乗ってみてからかな。
Well, why don't we just get on and see? Always the best way to handle. So, when I was a kid, I was terrified of roller coasters. And then my family took a trip to Busch Gardens, and I got goaded onto getting onto a roller coaster. And then it was just all over after that. Once I did that, it was like, you know, oh, this is great. And now I love them. I love roller coasters, man. Really want to go to Fuji-Q. I haven't been to Fuji-Q in years. Alright, we got I, A.
ごめんね、ノーリちゃん。
Sorry, Nori-chan. Distress noises.
あれ、寝てる。
Huh? Oh, she's asleep.
ああ。泣き疲れたからかな。
Yeah, she probably wore herself out crying. I could hear the sounds of Nori sleeping from my back. He's carrying her, like piggybacking. After we had tried it out, I couldn't tell whether she disliked it or if she just liked jet coasters too much. But Nori had grabbed my hand and tried to get me on over and over again. And we had ridden it until it had gotten dark. When Alice had come out and told us that it was time to close the park, she had fought back and cried. Then I had piggybacked her and walked her around the theme park. And it seemed as though the day was already over.
でも、ご飯になったら起こさなくちゃね。
Yep, but when it's food time, she'll wake up, won't she?
今の寝言？
Huh? Did she just sleep talk?
この分なら食べ終わった後には忘れてくれてるかな。
I bet she'll forget it as soon as she finishes eating.
そうだといいね。
Well, I hope she does. While my smile was reflected back on Ichiga's face, we walked back to the hotel. It was a little bit tough, since having Nori on my back reminded me a bit of Misa. But I tried not to let it overtake me. My shoulders had begun to forget what it was like to feel the warmth of somebody on my back.
ただいま。
We're home! Oh, sorry. We're home! Ichika, coming into the room behind me, suddenly called it out.
要の方が先に部屋に入ったからね。
Since you're the one who went in the door first, right, Kaname?
ああ。
Yeah.
ちょっと言いたかっただけ。いつもと逆で新鮮な感じだった？
I just wanted to say it for once. I mean, it's kind of the reverse of usual, so it feels kind of fresh, huh? Ichika said, smiling while she teased me. It wasn't exactly what Alice had been talking about, but it seemed as though we were also making a bit of a change, and because of that I couldn't help but smile.
確かにね。
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Having woken up, Nori got down from my back. She rubbed her eyes, and it seemed as though she wasn't tired anymore.
ごめんね、ノーリちゃん。ジェットコースターはまた今度ね。
Sorry, Nori-chan. We'll have to ride the jet coaster again, or the roller coaster again.
いつか思いっきり乗れるようになるといいね。
Sure would be nice if someday we could just ride it as much as we wanted.
そうだね。
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
それじゃあ晩ご飯を頼んでくるね。
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and order dinner. That's right. It was about that time. Okay. But, despite that it had taken a lot of time, you couldn't call it a day just yet.
それじゃあ食事が来るまで少し話そうよ。
Alright, well, why don't we chat a little bit until the food gets here? Ichika said as she returned and sat down next to Nori, who was splayed out on the sofa.
今日はね、ちょっといいことがあったんだ。
So today, something kind of good happened.
いいこと。
Something good?
今日ね、要が戻る前にノーリちゃんが散歩に行きたがったから、ちょっと外に出してみたんだ。
So today, before you came back, Kaname, Nori-chan wanted to go on a walk, so I took her out for a bit.
そうだったの。それじゃあ偶然外で会う可能性もあったのかな。
Oh, you did? Well, I mean, I guess there was a chance that I could have run into you by accident, huh?
ホテルの中を少し歩いただけだから。
Oh, no way. We just walked around inside the hotel.
でも危なくないかな。その
Don't you think that's a bit dangerous? I hadn't really given Ichika all of the details about what Ninchoji Issei was up to.
迷子になるかもしれないし、私が後ろをずっとついてたから大丈夫だよ。
Well, I mean, I guess she might have gotten lost, but I was behind her the whole time, so it was okay.
でも散歩は前からしてたよね。
Well, I mean, but she's been taking walks this whole time, right?
そうなんだけど、今日はノーリちゃん一人でレストランまで行ったんだ。
Yeah, but today Nori-chan went to the restaurant all by herself.
誰かいた。
Wait, who told you?
誰もいなかったよ。
Oh, who's there? Sorry. Who was there? Oh, nobody.
いや、それならいいんだ。それでまだ話が見えないんだけど、いいことがあったんだよね。
No, well, if that's the case, I guess it's fine. Anyway, I don't really see what the good thing was yet.
そうだよ。それでパンを作ったんだ。ノーリちゃんと一緒に。
Oh, yeah. So then, we made bread! Nori-chan and me!
ノーリも一緒に。
Oh, you made it with her?
手伝ってもらっただけだけどね。オーブンなんかは危ないからまだ触らせられないし。
Well, I mean, she helped me out with it. It's a little bit dangerous to let her handle the oven, so I don't let her touch it. Well, it certainly seems like Ichika is still herself. I wonder if she was trying to teach Nori to cook.
そっか。もうそんなことまでできるんだ。
Huh. So she's already able to do that kind of thing, huh?
ごめん。ちょっと話を持っちゃったかも。粉を練るところだけなんだ。
Sorry, I might have exaggerated a little bit. She just needed the dough.
いや、 それでも十分すごいよ。
No, I think that's plenty amazing.
粘土遊びの延長みたいなものだけどね。
Well, I mean, I guess it seems a little bit similar to playing with clay, huh?
確かにいいことがあったね。
Yeah. Man, I'll say something nice really did happen today.
まだあるみたいだね。
Looks like there's still more, huh?
あ、来たかな。
Oh, I wonder if they're here.
ずいぶん早いね。さっき内戦で。
Whoa, well that was quick. I mean, you just called them.
ちょっと待っててね。
Hang on a second. Ichika stood up and hurried to the door. When she came back with the cart, there was a mountain of bread, along with salad and stew.
このパンって。
This bread?
そういうこと。他のメニューもあらかじめ作っておいて温めてもらっただけ。
Exactly. I mean, I already went ahead and prepared everything else on the menu too, and I just had it heated up.
それでこんなに早かったのか。
Ah, so that's why it was so quick.
のりちゃん、ご飯だよ。
Nori-chan, it's dinner time!
うん。
Well, the thing that Ichika had said was a good thing sure was good. Okay. It seemed as though we were having the daily life that I had dreamed of us having someday. And even within that, there had been a change. Nori's growth. And sometimes Ichika made dinner. And even those changes, once they became part of the past, it would seem like daily life, as though nothing had changed. Alright, one more day till the next election.
それじゃあそろそろ出るよ。
Alright, well, I'm about to head out.
いってらっしゃい。
We'll see you later.
しゃーい。
Later. Nori added, peeking out from behind Ichika.
なんで最初の言っての部分は言わないんだろう。
How come she doesn't say the beginning of it?
ごちそうさまも、さまだよね。
Yeah. When she says thanks for the food, she just kind of says, for the food.
まあ言ってとかごっちとかよりはいいかもね。
Well, I guess it's better than her saying something like see or see or just thank.
それだとあんまり可愛くないね。
Yeah, I mean, if she did that, that would be kind of not very charming.
だからこれでいいんだよ。
Alright, well, then I guess this is fine.
そんな話だったっけ？
Oh, yeah, speaking of that.
そんな話だよ。
Yep, exactly.
まあいっか。のりちゃん可愛いし。
Ah, well, I guess that's fine. Because Nori-chan's adorable.
そういうこと。
Yeah, exactly. And with that completely trivial conversation, the day started. Being able to have this kind of silly conversation made me happier than anything.
じゃあ行ってきます。
Alright, well, I'll be back later. Alright, so we can go check out our cards, or we can go hang out with Yuri. Let's go see a card.
ました。情報と交換します。情報を閲覧しますか？
I like how they ask you that and then like just dump you out here. Like whether you want to exit on or not, you're gonna come to this screen. Okay, so here's the thing: is I'm not really sure what we got. Okay, so we read Miori last time. Well, I've gotten the cards scanned, and I guess it's early in the day, so I'm probably not... The next time I talk to Yuri isn't going to be the end of the day. So I guess somebody let me know who they want me to read about this time, because we did all of Miori's last time, so we know what her deal is. So, I guess... let me know who you want me to check. Well, actually, let me see who has all three. So, alright, Kaname has one, or Kaname has two, Asha has one, Ichijou has two, Issei's got one, no, we've already read that, let's see, Hakushu has two. Shihori, no, has at least two. Yeah, Shihori has two. Yuri has two. Kasha. Okay, Kasha has all three. So maybe we'll do Kasha later. I kind of want to move the story along right now. I'm not... It's a weeknight, and I gotta go into work early tomorrow, so I'm really not feeling... reading a whole bunch right now. I mean, everything in this game is reading, but you know what I mean. But we'll come back to this. Maybe I'll read Kasha since we have all three of hers, and we can just knock her whole story out of the way, you know what I mean? Alright, let's go talk to Yuri.
Kaname-san.
Oh, Kaname-san!
Yuri-kun.
Oh, Yuri-kun. When I stepped out into the hallway, Himino Yuri was waiting for me. I figured he might be there based on how he had been acting yesterday, but I hadn't been prepared for the fact that he was this eager to talk. He hadn't really seemed this much of a pushy type before. I mean, he should have been the kind of person who thought about the people around him more than himself. What the heck was up with this change? Alright, well, I guess we can try and talk to him. Just a little.
話したいことだったっけ?
You had something you wanted to talk to me about, right?
はい。これからのこととか、今までのことも。
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about what's gonna happen from now on, and what's happened up till now.
ここで話すより、とにかく場所を変えよ
う。Well, rather than talk here, why don't we find someplace else?
そうですね。どこでも構いませんが。
Oh, okay. I don't care where.
じゃあ、俺の部屋でいいかな。
Alright, well then why don't we head to my room?
もちろんです。
Of course! I took Yuri along and headed to my own room. Even though it was just a room that I basically went to sleep in, I didn't... Oh, because it was a room that I only returned to sleep in, I didn't really need to do much cleaning.
どうぞ。ゆりくんも座って。
Alright, go ahead, Yuri-kun, take a seat. I said, sitting down on the couch and waiting for him to begin. He had been acting as if he had something very important to talk about, but, well, looking around the room, what he started saying was rather trivial.
僕の部屋と作りは変わらないんですね。あ、でも床のデザインとか少し違うかも。
Wow, this room is almost exactly like mine, although the pattern on the floor is a little bit different.
そうみたいだね。イチカとノーリの部屋しか知らないけど。
Certainly seems that way, although I only really know about Ichika and Nori's rooms.
それにしても、要さんは部屋をきれいに使ってるんですね。男の人の部屋ってもっと散らかってるイメージでした。
Yeah, well, I mean, you certainly are clean about using your room, Kaname-san. I mean, I would imagine that a guy would be a lot more messy.
特に散らかるようなものもないしね。ゴミ箱も気づいたら空になってるし、部屋を出ている間にアリスが掃除してるんじゃないかな。
Well, I mean, I don't really have anything to throw around. When I realize that the trash can's full, I empty it, or since whenever I realize the trash can is full, it suddenly becomes empty. I have to assume that Owls comes in here when I'm not here and cleans.
あ、確かにそうかもしれませんね。
Oh, yeah, that might actually be the case.
それに、俺もイチカもノーリの部屋で過ごすことが多いから。
Besides, I spend way more time in Nori's room, along with Ichika.
ノーリさん、それにイチカさんとも仲がいいんですね。
You're awfully close with Nori-san. And Ichika-san, too.
イチカとは幼馴染だからね。
Well, I mean, Ichika's one of my childhood friends. I actually recently watched a movie that had a childhood friend of the main character named Ichika, who, like, you know, very clearly was interested in him. And it was funny because, like, I was live blogging this film to my friend Stephanie, and she was like, until I sent her like a screenshot from the movie, she was like, yeah, I was just picturing straight up like Exile election Ichika this entire time.
羨ましいです。僕にもそんな人がいたら。
I have to say, I'm pretty jealous. I mean, if I had people like that. You had people like that, and now they are no more. Now all you've got is a hope for people like that. Or perhaps a bit of a nagging feeling in the back of your mind thanks to your lost memories. Although, even if he heard that, it wouldn't be any good. Besides, I want to move this conversation along. I don't have time to be talking about these kinds of pointless things.
Yuri-kun.
Yuri-kun.
はい。
Yeah?
それで話したいことって。
What was that thing you wanted to talk about?
その、僕、すごく不安で、記憶がいろいろなくなっているんです。
Oh, about that. It's really bothering me. I've lost all of these memories.
どんな記憶がなくなってるの？
What kind of memories?
生まれてから今までの記憶の大半です。
I've lost about half of the memories from my entire lifetime. It's probably because of memories of his sister, huh? If they were living together, then that alone would mean that they'd spent a lot of time together. Like me and Misa.
消えた人が影響しているのかもしれないね。
Ah, it might be the effect of somebody who's been erased.
消えた人？
Been erased?
今までに2人、選挙のせいで人が消えた。その中に君と長い時間一緒に過ごした人がいたとしたら、そういう記憶の消え方になるんじゃないかな。
Well, I mean, until now, 2 people have been... Oh, yeah. I was like, no, it's been like 5 people. What are you talking about? But this could take place anytime in the game. Up until now, at least 2 people have been erased thanks to the election. And if one of the people who was in there was someone that you had spent a lot of time with, then this kind of memory loss would probably manifest the exact way you're experiencing it. I feel like I had explained something similar before, but that must have been a time when it wasn't just the two of us. Alright, well, I guess I can just keep listening until the end.
それは
Oh, that's...
そうかもしれません。
that might be the case. Well, I mean, that's the reality, so whether you like it or not, you're gonna have to be satisfied.
これは推測だけど、例えば家族とか親友とか。
Well, I mean, this is just my guess, but for example, if it were like a family member or a best friend.
家族
Family. Oop, I said a little too much. I wonder if he found me out, how he would react. Well, I mean, I guess I can't say that I'm not a little bit interested in what exactly that would do to him.
でもそれならどうして悲しいと思えないんですか。普段と同じように眠って目が覚めてご飯も食べました。昨日も今日も何も変わらない日常で。
But if that were the case, then why aren't I more sad? I mean, just as usual, I'm able to sleep, wake up, eat all my meals. Yesterday and today, it feels as though it's my normal life and nothing has changed.
もちろん選挙のこととか外にいる変な生き物のこととかそれは異常ですけど、でもここに来てからの日常というのかそういうものが。
I mean, of course, the whole election and all of the weird monsters outside, those are still weird, but I mean, considering it's my daily life since I started living here.
記憶がないからじゃないかな。
Could that be because you don't have any memories?
記憶がないから。
Because I don't have any memories.
いなくなったことすら自覚できていないからかな。
Perhaps you don't really feel their absence because you feel as though you've never known them.
それはそういうことなのかもしれませんね。
That might actually be what's going on.
多分だけどね。
Well, I mean, it might be.
でもどうしようもないんですね。僕には。いいえ、誰にも。
But there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing anyone can do about it.
そうだね。
That's true.
でもこれから何かすることはできますよね。
But there's still something that we can do, right? Well, my condolences, kid, but you're not gonna get a chance. Tomorrow, Himino Yuri dies.
あ、そうだね。
Sure, definitely.
でも僕一人じゃ何もできません。だから要さん、もしよかったらでいいんですけど、これからも力になってくれませんか？
But I can't really do anything on my own. So, Kaname-san, if it's alright with you, of course, could you help me out?
僕にできることがあったら何でもしますから。
If there's anything that I can do for you, please let me know.
じゃあ
Well then, I want you to die. Although, I guess if I went ahead and said that, I'd be punished by Alice. I mean, it's not like he's actually going to die, but on the other hand, I do have to take into account that that's a problem. If I were to kill him in any other way than using the election. Alright, but whatever. I need to cut this out. I'm tired of it. Since I'm not going to be able to get any kind of useful information from him, I think I could probably go ahead and skewer him a little bit more strongly.
何でもなんて軽々しく口にするべきじゃないよ、ユリ君。
You really shouldn't say that you do anything so lightly, Yuri-kun.
いいえ、何でもします。僕は本気です。
No, I'll really do anything. I'm serious.
君に死んでほしい。
I want you to die.
そんなことを言われたら無理だろ。
What if I were to say something like that to you? Wouldn't be able to do that.
僕が死ねばいいんですか？
Do you want me to die?
本気か？
Are you serious?
理由があるんでしたら言ってください。
Well, if you have a reason for it, then please tell me. So if I have a reason, you plan to die?
ないよ。ただ君にそんなことを言ってほしくなかっただけで本気じゃない。
I don't. I was just trying to think of something that you wouldn't want to do. I wasn't serious.
それに俺は君の力にはなれない。
Besides, I don't think I can help you out.
どうしてですか？
But why?
俺には守るべき人がいて、それはイチカやノーリの二人だけで君じゃない。
You see, there's people that I need to protect, and that's Ichika and Nori. Just the two of them, not you.
でも僕は。
But I...
何？
What?
いえ、何でもありません。
No, it's nothing.
君が本当に大切な人を亡くしたんだとしたら、それは悲しいことだと思うし、その気持ちもよくわかる。
Look, if you really have lost someone who was very close to you, I'm sad for you. So I completely understand where you're coming from.
でも一人の人間にできることは限られているから、俺では力になれない。
But there's only so many things you can do as an individual, and I'm sorry, I just can't help you.
はい。
Got it.
悪いとは思うけど、ごめん。
I know that this is terrible of me, but I'm sorry.
失礼しました。
Sorry to have bothered you. Seems that until the end, everything that Hime no Yuri does is completely full of motion. Man, that's really not something I would have expected of him, based on what he's been like up till now. I should probably be concerned about why this change has happened. I wonder what happened to his emotions when he lost his memories. Wonder if it had some sort of bad influence on him. And maybe he went down some sort of weird road in order to try and recapture how he felt. Alright, well, I still have a little bit of time left, so why don't I go somewhere else? So there's Ichika and Nori in the data room. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up for right now. I know it's a little bit short this week, so I apologize. But I have a 3-day weekend coming up, so I should have time to record, a decently length episode over the weekend. Maybe a second one so I can build up a bit of a buffer. Because, oh my god, we're entering busy season at work soon, and that's gonna be a real not fun time. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out this week. Let me know who you want me to read about next. If you want me to read about... I'm planning on doing Kasha for the time being, because all 3 of her parts to her story are there. I think everybody has 3. I'm not 100% sure. And then, depending on who we get in this next bout out getting cards, obviously we're probably going to get somebody else as well and get them filled out. So yeah, next time I'll do Kasha in the data room. We'll start off with that, and then we'll go hang out with Ichika and Nori, find out who else we're getting, and then I guess we'll do whoever else gets the 3rd thing. But yeah, okay. Alright, thanks everybody. Take it easy, and I will talk to you later. Bye!